I'm going to read to you at this time a statement of the case that has been agreed upon by the parties. On July 18, 2014, FSU College of Law professor Dan Markel was shot while seated in his car. This happened in the driveway of Markel's home on Trescott Drive in the Benton Hills neighborhood. The killers traveled to Tallahassee from Miami to commit the murder in a rented silver green color Prius. The defendant and alleged conspirator in this murder was the former mother-in-law of Dan Markel. She has entered a plea of not guilty. The statement of the case that I have just read to you is not evidence, and it's not to be considered by you as evidence or any proof of guilt. You must not be influenced by this statement. It is merely informing you of the accusation that has been made by the state against the defendant. Before we speak with you individually and privately about this case, some of you may be excused. Mr. Zellman, you can take it. I'm also going to read to you at this time the material part of the indictment that has been filed against the defendant. Once again, the indictment is not evidence, and it's not to be considered as evidence or any proof of guilt. You must not be influenced by the fact that an indictment has been filed in this case. It is merely a formal method by which the state makes an accusation against the defendant. It is alleged in count 1 that on or about July 18, 2014, Donna S. Adelson in the county, Leon, and state of Florida did unlawfully kill a human being, Daniel Markel, by shooting with a firearm, and the killing was perpetrated from or with a premeditated design or intent to effect the death of Daniel Markel, contrary to the Florida statutes. Count 2. Beginning in 2013 and until October 1st of 2016, Donna S. Adelson in the county of Leon and state of Florida did agree, conspire, combine, or confederate with Charles Adelson and or Catherine McBanois and or other persons to commit first-degree murder, contrary to the Florida statutes. Count 3. It is alleged that beginning in 2013 and until October 1st of 2016, Donna S. Adelson in the county of Leon and state of Florida did solicit another to commit first-degree murder, and in the course of such solicitation, commanded, encouraged, hired, or requested the person, Charles Adelson and or Catherine McBanois, and or other persons to engage in specific conduct which would constitute first-degree murder, which resulted in the death of Daniel Markel, contrary to the Florida statutes. I believe I said this before, but we are now going to speak with each of you individually and privately about this matter. Some of you may be excused during this process. The rest of you will remain to participate in the next phase of the jury selection process. Individual voir dire is time-consuming, but will go a lot smoother if you are prepared to tell us what we need to know. The basic questions that you will be asked are the following. Number 1, what do you know about this case? Number 2, what sources have you obtained this knowledge from? Number 3, based on what you know, do you have an opinion about Mrs. Adelson's guilt or innocence? Number 4, can you set aside your present knowledge, disregard it, and render a verdict solely on the evidence presented in the courtroom? Can you be fair and impartial? Number 5, do you have any reason that you cannot serve on this jury for potentially up to 3 weeks? It will save us all a lot of time if you think about these 5 questions and you are prepared to give a prompt answer when you are called back.